Madam Speaker, Mr. Vice President, members of the Congress, much to my surprise, here we are again for the third year in a row with this guy. But hell, what do I know? I'm just the guy who yells things. So without further ado, you know it. I hate him. Here he is, the bumbling way through bullshit for the third and hopefully last time to somehow still president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Well, we have some of the dumbest leaders in the world. We have losers. We have losers. Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. I am the chosen one.
Nobody can be trusted. Nobody can be trusted. Whether we could do my world or this world, I think nobody can be trusted.
People that have to be in institutions for help. I'm not talking about as a form of a prison. I'm saying for help. And I think it's something we have to really look at. The whole concept of mental institution.
I think the president is incredibly presidential tonight.
I'm proud to have worked hand in hand with President Trump.
I'll tell you what I really think about him. This man is a pathological liar.
I think he's a kook. I think he's crazy. I think he's unfit for office.
He's not a serious adult.
He wasn't prepared.
He didn't hire very well. Trump's candidacy is a cancer on conservatism.
Donald Trump is a delusional narcissist and an orange-faced windbag.
Friends do not let friends vote for con artists.
This man is a pathological
Delusional.
Con artists.
I'll vote for a tuna fish sandwich before I vote for Donald Trump.
A Democrat needs to have just one thing to earn my vote this year, a pulse. I can't accept or vote for someone I consider to be incompetent, ignorant, cruel, corrupt, and unstable.
He's becoming a jackass at a time when we need to have a serious debate about the future of the party and the country.
He's quit on this country. This election is not just about him. It's about us. It's about you.
Not go on this way. We need to come together and heal. I feel that we need a moderate, and I'm hoping Biden can bring the country back together.
They're losers. They're just losers. We have very stupid people. We have stupid leadership. How stupid are our leaders? How stupid are these politicians to allow this to happen? How stupid are they?
Evening, everyone. A remarkable change of tune for President Trump today, who announced the COVID pandemic will get worse before it gets better and made an unqualified call for mask wearing, as well as voicing support for more testing. All things he has mocked or openly downplayed until now. The about face coming during a late afternoon news conference.
The president also asked why he has sent mixed messages on masks, tweeting out a picture of himself wearing one for the first time yesterday, and then hours later captured at a fundraiser at his hotel without one.
The vaccines are coming, and they're coming a lot sooner than anyone thought possible, by years.
Some members of Congress are concerned the White House could try to fast-track a vaccine.
I want to make sure that you will guard against any pressure that comes from the FDA, either to lower its standards or to approve something that you know doesn't meet the standards.
The urgency for a vaccine comes as infections continue to soar in hotspots like California, Texas, and Florida. And as the CDC now says, the real number of infections may be much higher than the current numbers suggest. Here's Miguel Almaguer.
With nearly 4 million Americans testing positive for the coronavirus, tonight the CDC says the true number of people infected is likely 10 times higher than reported in some regions. The new findings suggest those who are asymptomatic or didn't seek medical attention were likely spreading the virus in their own communities.
Everything was so uncertain, like we didn't know if our dad was going to be able to get off the ventilator, and we didn't know how bad my mom was at that time.
When Claire and Grace Green thought they had a mild viral infection, they unknowingly passed COVID to their parents. Their father, Jason, nearly died.
I feel like I had a strong desire to continue with being a part of my family's life.
The new analysis from the CDC, based on antibody tests, indicates the hardest hit communities are nowhere close to achieving herd immunity, the level of exposure where the virus slows.
Although the number of cases are 10 times higher than we thought they were, that number being much higher means the death rate is a lot lower.
As California now surpasses a stunning 400,000 cases, the Golden State continues to set grim milestones for new infections and deaths.
While many hospitals across California are stressed, in some bigger cities there are open rooms in the ICU. But in smaller communities, the situation is bleak.
Facing a breaking point, some COVID patients in rural communities are being moved 70 miles away. Cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco are under tightening restrictions.
We're exhausted. Just exhausted. It's been going on for 4.5 months now.
With the pandemic taking a deepening financial toll, this the line for unemployment benefits in Oklahoma. The crisis is spreading to smaller states like Alaska, Wyoming, and Idaho. Amid news, a staggering number of Americans are infected and spreading the virus without ever knowing. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
As COVID cases surge and much of the focus of late has been on the spread among younger people, there's a new warning tonight about the growing impact on older Americans. With that, here's Kerry Sanders.
The Village is in Central Florida, home to an estimated 51,000 retirees. Hospital admissions of Village residents with COVID have increased nearly 40% in just 3 days.
Elderly people need to recognize that this virus is very discriminatory. It really picks on the elderly.
It's a catastrophe. It's a disaster.